I like games like this, and I think they should appear more in Prismata. And I've heard some complaints that the economic units are a bit strong, and I think that's definitely true. And the games like this, I think they should appear more often. And but this will definitely be a game like that. It's going to be pretty cutthroat. So can I afford to do this? I don't think I can, which means I need to actually buy a force field here. Maybe the conduit was a bit too early. Maybe I would have been better off getting a drone for one more turn. That would have been helpful. And so yeah, he's attacking for 4 here, which is actually quite threatening. I think it's a pretty good play here. I think it's reasonable for me here to also just not care. That might actually be the best play, I think. He hits for 4, destroying 2 drones, which can hurt, but if I get a Doom drone, I think it's okay. And I don't mind that much if he destroys the Frostbite. I think I'm going to go with this. This is more aggressive. Let me think. So next turn he has 10. He has 10. And yeah, so he's going to have 10. And so he can double Rhino, which is, I guess, pretty good. Although then he does have to kill the Frostbite with one of his breach damage. Maybe this is too aggressive. Maybe I can't afford to do this. I have to... Another option that's interesting, actually, is not attacking this turn and doing something like this. This is actually pretty good, I think, because I can threaten to kill his Scorchilla. So maybe something like this is actually good, and taking a hit first. I think I like this the most, so I'm going to try this and have the Frostbite still open. So this makes it hard for him to play because I have a Frostbite and he doesn't. So this is sort of just trying to take advantage of the fact that I have a Frostbite and he doesn't. Although the disadvantage of this is the turn his Doom drones would die normally. So, but whatever. If he holds both of them back, I can just wait another turn and then try to do a big burst. So, looks like he's doing the same thing, but he's actually using... Okay, no, he's not going to use his Doom drones. Okay, so that's fine. I can just hold my guys back next turn as well. And my Doom drone will have 1 left. So usually with doomed units... or lifespan units, you want them to be defending on their last turn, so I'll be able to get that, which is good. Alright, so yeah, this is going to be an intense microfest. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to attack this turn. Actually, he used one of his Doom drones, so maybe I should. He has a pretty good defense, I think. Although here, let me just see if I can defend if I don't attack. So he uses that to disrupt one of that. That's 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's actually exactly enough. I think this is okay. Maybe the 2 Frostbites is too aggressive, but I think it will come in handy later, and it just sort of forces him to attack this turn, which I like. I think making another force field is actually good. This is very all in, but this almost like forces him to attack because I think he can't possibly hold out another turn. Although I am going to be sort of declining here, so. Yes, okay, let's see what he's doing here. So it's, yeah, so he's definitely attacking this turn. Oh, okay, he's attacking for 7. That's actually interesting, but I guess it doesn't really change much because the whole point is I can put 2 damage on my Scorchilla and then defend for 8 afterwards. So, yeah, this is going to be really interesting. This is going to be very close. It's going to come down to the wire. So I think he's actually holding back a lot of drones. Okay, he can't decide what to do. Maybe he's going to buy a Frostbite of his own. Oh, he actually used up the... interesting here. So he used up the Frostbite on the Doom drone to kill an engineer. That seems reasonable. So definitely I'm doing this. The only question is, do I want to snipe the Rhino. So he still has a Grimbotch, which is going to be decent for him here. What's important here is I need to make sure I have enough to defend for his next attack. So the problem with this is he can actually snipe the Scorchilla. So I probably need to get a Rhino here to be safe. I could snipe a Scorchilla myself actually if I use my second Frostbite, but I think I'm happy just killing a Rhino. So I think I really do need to build up a bit of defense. Because yeah, one disadvantage I'm going to have here is he's going to have the first attack with, he's going to have the next first big wave with those Scorchillas. So that's going to cause me some problems, but hopefully I can build up, I do have more green, I can build up more force fields, and I think it's going to sort of come down to whether I can hold out the next wave. So yeah, so I guess I did give him that advantage. Being able to attack first with your Scorchillas is quite useful. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to lose this game. I think it's going to be close. Like, he can definitely make a mistake, but I'm probably not winning this game, I would guess. I might have to do some kind of trick if he builds too many Frostbites where I just save up a lot of money and then get 2 Scorchillas on a crucial turn. So, let me think. So, he's threatening to take out that one Scorchilla, but honestly, I think I don't care. I think I really want to get 2 Grimbotches this turn. Do I want to kill something that bad? Yeah, because I think if he uses his Frostbites this turn to take out the Scorchilla, maybe that's too easy. Okay, so I think I'll do this. This still allows him to use up the Frostbites to take out the Scorchilla if he really, really, really wants. But I don't think it's worth it for him, especially since his big attack is next turn. And yeah, next turn I'm probably just going to hold everything back and try to defend. Although he still has to worry about defending this turn, which is going to be somewhat difficult for him. So okay, so he's actually letting me through here. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is just let him destroy me, but build a Scorchilla of my own. So let's see. So he can get through for 9. Does he kill too much stuff? He kills the other Scorchilla. He does kill a lot of stuff, but I think he can slaughter my drones. But I have a lot more Rhinos and Grimbotches. I think I'm in okay shape if I do this. Maybe this is too crazy. Maybe it's better to just make 2 force fields, but they're just going to get used up by the Frostbites anyway, so I think I'd rather have the Scorchilla. Yeah, I think this is the turn I sort of have to go all in. I could have also killed 2 Frostbites there and left some stuff back, but I think just slaughtering drones here is pretty useful. Okay, he's going to use a Frostbite anyway on the Engineer, which I guess is fine. So interesting. Okay, so he chose to do that. So he did kill some of my stuff, but he chose to leave me with this. Okay, so I do have a turn of Respite, but he has his Scorchillas alive. So this is going to be interesting. I think, wow, what do I want to do here? I think just getting more Grimbotches is pretty good. He is going to have one more big attack, and I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but yeah, I think Frostbites are actually not that useful here. It's just about massing attack here, I think, from my end. So doing a Grimbotch will allow me to do that. Next turn, if I don't buy that Doom Drone, oh no, next turn I still don't have enough. So I think I just need to, ooh, no, I gotta buy the Doom Drone because I still can't get 2 Grimbotches next turn. But that's fine. Yeah, so it's gonna be all about surviving the last turn. So I think, so okay, he is going to let me through here. So I do have one more turn to attack. And I need to try to think whether I want to store up enough money so that I can build a Scorchilla next turn. And I think the answer is yes. So I think this will allow me to attack him next turn and then build up a Scorchilla. And I'm actually going to use like a little I started a little gimmick in the game where I mean it's a rule of the game, but it's sort of a really relevant rule where I'm gonna buy a Scorchilla next turn and it'll be invulnerable, it'll be gold, and gold units can't be killed until he destroys my other units. So I think that's gonna be my strategy, and hopefully that Scorchilla that's invincible will be enough. But I think I'm in good shape this game. I actually think I'm gonna win now. I think I feel like at one point I was losing. I could be wrong. Maybe I was always winning. I think his mistake was actually getting too many Frostbites here. Like Frostbite seems like a decent unit to get, but when in the end your opponent, like, it's not like you're gonna win the game off of one big breach. I mean, Scorchilla Frostbite is intrinsically a good combo because you can just use the Frostbites on the turn that your Scorchillas hit instead of using it every turn. Another option here I actually think is reasonable is just getting 5 force fields, but because this means he basically can't get through, right? Yeah, if I do that, that actually means he basically can't get through. Yeah, I think I actually like this better. Oops. Yeah, I think I like this better because he can't get through. He can still get rid of the 2 rhinos, but oh, I think I might have left too much defense. I might have left more defense than I needed to, but yeah, this is I think I'll win because yeah, he basically has no drones left. I mean, neither do I at this point. I can still sort of roll my economy with these doomed drones, and so all right, let's see here. So he's gonna do that. I think I want to lose the doomed drone, right, instead of the engineer. Actually, no. I think keeping the. Oh, he's leaving his Scorchilla back on defense. That's very interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. But I think this is still fine because he won't be able to defend the Scorchilla next round. So I just have to save up for. I just got to make sure I can get. Yeah, my Grim Watchers will be able to attack next turn and pick off that Scorchilla. So as long as I can do that before next round, I think I'll be okay. So let's just do this. And yeah, I still have a lot of defense. So he does have that single Doom drone left, but I mean, he's either going to buy 1 more Frostbite or 1 more Engineer. And while I can still, in theory, rebuild, I think I can. Yeah, because I still have a drone. And so the cool thing about Doom drone is it costs 2 gold and it works 3 times. So in theory, you can actually rebuild from a single Doom drone because you can just keep buying Doom drones, and you do make a profit very, very slowly on each one. Yeah, so people are saying in the stream about the Frostbite. Yeah, so it was actually unlucky because Frostbite was like one of the most relevant units in this set, and it was kind of unlucky that it happened to be the case that so okay, if I do this, I believe I'll be able to pick off that. Oh no, I actually can't. Wow. So I actually can't pick off the other Scorchilla, but whatever. I think I'm still in fine shape. So yeah, so it was it was actually sort of fortunate for you guys, I guess. You guys guessed the unit very quickly because the Frostbite was in the set. So yeah, so here I actually don't quite have enough attack to pick off that Scorchilla, but I think I can just leave enough back in defense and I'll be able to pick it off next turn. Yeah, I think I don't even know what I should be getting. Like, he can Frostbite the 2 rhinos and get through for 1 more. Yeah, so if I just get a single force, I honestly don't even want to do that. I think if I just do this, he can't kill. Yeah, I don't even need to. I think it doesn't matter too much at this point. I think I probably win no matter what. Yeah, the cool thing about Scorchilla is often in endgames like this, sometimes it seems like you could get in a draw when both players have a Blast Forge or whatever. But the thing with Scorchilla is instead of attacking 1 every turn, it attacks for 3 at a time. So, you know, if Scorchilla attacks for 1 every turn, it's possible I can't finish off my opponent's Animus and it would be a draw. But Scorchilla, it's actually, the cool thing about these Scorchilla end games is it's unlikely to end in a draw because, yeah, because of the fact that it attacks for 3. So, all right, so this is actually still tricky. I think maybe I this is still tricky. Oh no, because my Grinbotch will pick off his last Scorchilla. Yeah, okay, so it's game over. Yeah, that was a cool game. I haven't played a game like that for a while, and we're probably going to be releasing a lot more good rushers very soon in Prismata. So hopefully, hopefully that game will give you a taste of things to come. We'll probably have more